Hi, I'm Weeks Ringle, instructor on iquilt, and I want to show you a little bit about working with solids if you have projects that require, that are small in scale or require needle-turned applique, that sort of thing. You want to pay attention to the thread thickness. If you look at this solid, you'll see that it has a much thicker thread, and it's woven with a thicker thread, which is going to make it a little bit more cumbersome to turn with a needle for applique. So this is a cross die, and it's got it's warp and weft are different colors, but it's a thinner thread. I can tease a little bit out and you can see that it's a lot thinner than the threads over here. This coarser, thicker thread is a great option for, say, a children's quilt or something like that, but for handwork and something that you've got to turn with your hands, it's a little tricky. So let me show you with the thicker threads how it's just a little bit trickier. Let's say you're doing this with needle-turned applique. It's a little harder to get a smoother edge with that, right? Whereas look at it with the thinner thread. It's a little easier to control because it's finer. So if you look here, it's a little bit easier to control that edge. So you can make your stitches a little bit finer and you'll get a smoother edge. So it's a matter of choosing the right fabric for the right application, and smaller pieces and needle-turned applique and things like that where the thicker threads might be raveling a little bit more, might be a little bit more tricky. And so you would want a finer solid for that. But these are great for larger pieces and pieces that are going to get a lot of wear because it's going to be a tougher fabric. So join me on iquilt to learn more about solids in my class called the Solids Revolution.